Not live because I can't go live. I've got like no service here in the tunnel. And so this is underneath the Cowboys. You guys are all gonna hate me that I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure it's at AT&T Stadium, it's the Cowboys, but I'm already digressing. So this was actually a really good race. After doing all the track analysis that I did with a little bit of minor changes, which I'm still bummed that they cut down that quad. And I asked Chase about it in the press conference, and he essentially said that he still had the balls to jump it, but because of the landing of the fourth one going into the corner, it would have created a G out, so he didn't do it. He said it was faster just to go triple. And I'm like, okay, you know, but it was something that he had over everybody. And truthfully, I hate saying this, but this is the downfall to Sexton, is I kind of want to say that his ego, his mental preparation, because he had it in the bag. He had the red plate. And when I saw him, typically what we see in a Triple Crown is we see guys on the last one know that they have it in the bag, know that the check is going to clear, so they phone it in. Sexton did not. He raced ahead, and he actually ran into Cooper and made himself crash and then made himself get run over. Could you imagine what Roger's probably telling him? Like, dude, A, he feels like shit because he doesn't have the big bonus. And number two, he lost the red plate. And number three, his boss, which nobody wants to see Roger mad, is probably saying, hey, we can't have none of that, you know? And that's part of the experience. And Chase should have the experience by now. Truthfully, enough dog in him, because I think that he is probably the most talented guy on a motorcycle right now. We've got other guys that are hurt. He's the fastest. This is his championship to lose. And so he can't keep making these kind of mistakes, like hitting the gate last weekend, right? What is going on, you know? So if I was him, right, you know, if in another life that I was as fast as Chase Sexton, so I would be trying to get a mental coach, somebody, because that's what's, his riding is top tier, but it's just the mental part of it that is enabling him to make some mistakes. And we've seen him lose many races because of it. So it was very disappointing, and you could just see the anguish in his eyes at the press conference. He was like somebody just shot his dog. Totally understandable, because he was the fastest guy on the track. He was doing things that nobody else was doing. He made some mistakes. He crashed in the whoops, and that's something that a lot of guys ended up getting squirrely in the whoops, because it was very difficult to navigate through them. Because if you watch my track walk video that comes out tomorrow, you'll see how bad it was, right? So you almost had to slow down and go fast. And what is somebody like Cooper Webb good at? Racecraft. He doesn't have to be the fastest guy, and he was able to be consistent and win, which is super cool. He was not somebody that I predicted to win, right? I wanted Kenny to, and I was almost there with the first one. I saw him do some things, and truthfully, he seemed like he was struggling throughout the day. Like, he just didn't have that pep in his step, where Sexton completely had it, right? And I can't leave Justin Hill out of this whole thing, because, hey, you've got a privateer bike, and I wanted to see him on HRC, and I'm almost saying, guys, I know it's like the monster, probably the energy drinks, whatever, political nonsense, or he doesn't want to ruin his program and go to HRC for 3 weeks because they're not going to hire him. I totally understand. But if I was HRC Honda, I would be making sure I get somebody like Justin Hill on there, dude, because he was Thank you. I got somebody watching my back, because I'm not watching my back, but I could have probably seen it on the camera. My train of thought, if I was HRC Honda, I'd be kicking myself in the pants for not getting Justin Hill. Fastest qualifier. Somebody that has the cojones, the Hill brothers, to jump anything and everything, right? So give credit where credit is due. He almost got on the podium in here. I'm gonna have to, ooh, God, that is bright. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Can you see? God, I'm blind at this point. But Moving to the 250s. So the 250s, you gotta talk about Deegan, right? And his just tenacity. He was one of the only guys I saw that was able to go inside, outside, and make up some really good road racing lines on the other kids and block them and push them. And honestly, he was not having any love loss between his teammates. His teammates were pretty much there to just be roadblocks and be actually tough blocks and just get putted off the track. And that's really what's showing. And one catalyst that I also asked in the press conference was I didn't see Christian Craig there. Dude is fit as hell, knows how to ride a motorcycle, has a good program. And he's not, at least what Hayden said was, hey, we're still friends, but I'm doing my own thing, right? And it seems to be working. His own thing seems to effing be working. And he was the fastest guy on the track. Even though Cole Davies, I think his inexperience is what made him not win tonight. He had the speed, he was the fastest qualifier, but I think maybe the pressure got to him a little bit, where Deegan is really good at handling pressure, right? Because he's been doing it ever since he was a little itty bitty baby racing dirt bikes, right? Not saying Cole wasn't, but Deegan has had a camera in his face, with just adds to that. And also his backing with his father, and they know what's going. The program is there, right? And got to give it up to Club MX with Cody Schock coming out with a couple hole shots and almost winning a race. Dude is fast as nails. I don't even think that's a saying, you know. Fast as, somebody's gonna have to fix that, because I don't know what analogy I was going there. Fast as nails sounds like you're dead on arrival, right? That doesn't work. And I think I passed my car at this point. But if I switch to the third place guy with Mosman, or no, he got second. So Mosman, dude, he deserves every bit of being on the podium, right? That was, oh, no, maybe he got a podium, right? He got his third place. So super impressed with Mosman. He deserves it, and he's got so much to build because of it, because he's smooth, right? And unfortunately, he's been hurt a whole lot. And Deegan tried to push him out of the way and get in his head, but it didn't work. He was able to still land on the freaking podium. So guys, this is Johnny Hopper. Finally got to my Nissan Elantra. I don't even know what this thing is, but it goes freaking hard. It's a 4-cylinder and it goes hard. I'm telling you, it throws you in the back of the seat. Like, this thing is almost as fast as my truck, right? TRD Pro Tundra. But I'm digressing again. Make sure you hit that subscribe notification icon, and as always, enjoy your weekend. Bra-da-da-da-da.